countdown to breaking dawn.
When you're in Brazil, you're out in the sunlight. How come you're not twinkling? I love sparkly
you. Don't mention these things.
Okay, sorry, I was wondering.
It was cloudy.
Don't worry, fans. No spoiler alert here. But there is one thing Robert is ready to reveal.
You have to accept what is.
You've given me no choice!
Holy, it's never easy for Edward and Bella, eh?
I know. There's like 20 minutes of kind of easiness at the beginning, and there's a normal couple, and then it's like, nope, you can't have that.
That's
it's got to
it.
be terrible. You got to have the worst relationship in the world.
Even in the beginning, I mean, it's strange to see them so happy because it's like, God, they're so genuinely light, and then we ruin it.
No, I know.
Instantly.
Just when you think the love triangle should come to an end, it doesn't quite.
It doesn't.
I mean, it's different, but yeah, this movie, I love it because it's different than any of the other ones.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Is there anything you're going to miss about playing Edward?
I mean, definitely the people who I worked with. You know, it's a sort of familiar feeling. It's kind of comforting. We're always staying in the same hotel rooms and stuff. And it's never going to happen again.
I'm not happy to close the door. I'm happy to leave it open and walk away and be able to look back when I want.
While she's not ready to leave the franchise behind just yet,
Is there anything you won't miss about playing Bella?
Contacts. They kill you. Dead eyes. Just hate them.
Is there anything you won't miss about playing Jacob?
The cold and the rain and the lack of clothing sometimes, you
A
know.
lot of the time. I think it took about 6 seconds off the top of this movie before your shirt came off.
Yeah, but that's
It's like,
it. That's it. It only lasted 2 seconds,
That's
so
it.
don't blink.
tomorrow on the show, first comes love, then comes marriage.
Then she gets pregnant with the demon child, and it's just Edward has to put his foot down.
The steamy scenes that have everyone talking as our countdown to breaking dawn continues.
On to Breaking Dawn. Dating off-screen, Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart open up about their steamy love scenes on screen.
This was different because there was just obviously so much expectation because it's not in the book.
K-Stu and our Pats agree when it comes to big screen sex scenes. This one had a pressure all its own.
There's like 3 people on set, and no one really feels comfortable giving you direction when you're like pretending to be having sex. And so they're just like, because they're embarrassed too.
So it was just like, I'm sitting off camera totally laughing at him, like, if you do this to me, I'll kill you. Making him take it way seriously, like, when I'm on camera. And just, I was a total joke.
As for that other big scene,
How did it feel for you standing there in a tux as a groom waiting for a bride?
I guess kind of fairly typical of, I guess, most guys.
Yeah.
You sort of feel a bit like penguin, just kind of waiting for something to happen. Like, yeah, it's funny, but you know, you really realize what a wedding's all about. You know, when the bride's coming down the aisle and the entire congregation turns that way at the end.
That's it.
It's the bride's day.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah,
Here I am.
I'm involved somehow.
As long as we both show it.
How was the pretend married life thing?
Which lasted for about 2 days, maybe. No, it was fun. I think it's always so fraught all the time, and so just kind of messing around in Brazil was like, it was kind of weird. Like, we'd never done it. So yeah, that was really great. And then she gets pregnant with the demon child, and it's
That.
Edward has to put his foot down.
Can this happen? He doesn't prove to be so awesome on the honeymoon, but no, Edward definitely shines in this one.
tomorrow on the show,
Edward and Jacob are so different, but they're both fantastic guys, and I think guys should go to these movies just to learn.
it's Taylor Lautner's take on Twilight as our countdown to Breaking Dawn continues.
This week, you're invited to the beginning of the end of a phenomenon.
As long as we both show it.